This is an Ultra Saber's Prophecy V3 lightsaber, and it's in the stunt saber configuration, so no sound, and it has a Guardian Blue blade. So this blade does look a little bit more purple on camera than it does in person, so keep that in mind. It definitely looks a lot more blue in person. So this saber, you guys, is kind of part of the way between the Ultra Saber's basic lightsabers and their mid-range to upper-end lightsabers. And that's in terms of the price of this saber. It's kind of in the middle, and also in terms of the design. So it is still a pretty basic design. You know, there's not too many bells and whistles to it, but on the other hand, it does have some distinctive design elements to it, like the slanted emitter at the top. There's even these kind of brass knobs with the blade retention screws. That's an added detail. Prophecy V3 also comes standard with a CoverTech wheel, which is kind of nice. A lot of the more basic sabers from Ultra Sabers do not include a CoverTech wheel. That's considered an upgrade feature, but on this specific hilt, it's included. So you do have a nice grip area with these sort of vertical grips. Now, one thing that is a little weird, like on the one hand, it's good it comes with a CoverTech wheel. On the other hand, that can be a little awkward. Just the placement of the CoverTech wheel can be a little awkward, but you are able to remove that if you want. And I guess the style of the saber, you may end up holding it a little bit higher anyway, maybe near kind of this lower choke point. So I guess you could end up doing that. You do have the two choke points, the lower one kind of below the button and the upper one up here, which makes it good for spinning. I mentioned the slanted emitter already. Those are kind of neat. You also have this little window right here. Now there are two, but I've found with these sabers, the second one seems to be obscured. There's the LED module inside, and that's kind of where that's positioned. So you only really get this one window with the light showing through. Now these knobs at the top, you guys, so that's a nice little feature, and if you don't like them, you can remove them very easily. They're separate from the retention screws, so you will still need, you know, the hex wrench to remove these retention screws because the knob is a separate piece like that. And you could replace these with kind of some shorter retention screws too if you wanted. Otherwise, you know, just keep it how it is. Nice little kind of design flourish at the top. So the saber that I have here has the guarded switch. You can also opt to get an AV switch if you want. Since it's a light side color, so-called light side color, it comes with a metallic blue switch. If you get a dark side color, it would come with a metallic red switch. Now moving down the saber to the pommel. So this saber includes the Prophecy pommel. It's kind of this pommel with knurling on it, and you can see it's a little bit recessed, you know, more recessed than the hilt itself. Now some of the dimensions here, you guys, so this hilt is 11 inches long and 1.45 inches in diameter. So it's nice diameter. It's not, you know, some of those Ultra Sabers hilts are quite large. This one is pretty good. It's, you know, nice in between length, pretty standard length, and it's not too large in diameter either. And this pommel, you guys, too, is MHS compatible. So you can swap out different pommels, you know, from the Custom Saber Shop, the MHS V1 pommels that'll work here, and also a lot of other Ultra Sabers pommels will work with this saber too. But anyway, that's kind of basically it, you guys. Let's see, let's maybe remove the blade, take a little bit of a look. Now we can maybe look at the knurling a little bit right there. You can see it's kind of slanted. But anyway, you guys, this is the Prophecy V3 by Ultra Sabers. Kind of a pretty decent basic lightsaber, but you know, a little more complex than some of the super basic Ultra Sabers lightsabers as well. And it does look to like it's, I don't know, similar style to the lightsaber that Anakin uses in Star Wars Episode 2, although it's not a carbon copy or anything, but that does seem to be the inspiration. So here it is.